Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hey, today we're gonna get started on the Camaro. We're gonna start putting on parts that I ordered a few weeks ago. And the first thing we're gonna be installing the flex sensor. So we're gonna go ahead and get that started. So let's go ahead and get it started. First thing we gotta do, we gotta remove this fuel line right here. So I have to get me a rag. Hold on just a second. All right, I got my rag. The first thing we're gonna do is, like I say, is remove this fuel line. I definitely gotta put another, cover that wire up. Let me stick this down here. Hope my tool can fit in there. So I'm trying this this remover right here. It came with the kit. Hopefully we can get in it. Move this wire first. Dang. I definitely don't want to break this until I use it. Here, let me pull it this way. All right. This thing's not working that good. I think I might got another one over here. Let me go get my other one. All right, so I was unable to make that that release tool to work on that. So what I did, I found my other one, but like I said, I can't, you won't feel underneath there. So what I'm going to have to do is remove this valve cover. So let's get that done. All right, to remove this hose right here, what I did, I used my pick tool. You just got to press in this right here. This little tab, you got to press inward, and then you just pull it up. And this right here, we just have to turn it. I wish there was another way that they can tap into that instead of twisting this every time you do an oil change, but what it is, what it is. So now we have to remove, there's a bolt right here, I think it's 27. So we go ahead and get that removed. All right, we got the valve cover off. Yeah, hopefully, I had to put some more lume on this. This goes to, pretty sure it goes to my alky kit. So, let me get my rag, just in case we can, this car hasn't been started in a long time, so hopefully ain't that much fuel pressure in here, but hopefully we can reach it. If not, I think my tool might be too big. Dang on it. Yeah, my tool is too long. So let me see if I can find the one that came with the kit and try it again. All right, I was able to finally use that tool from DSX. I was able to get that off. Just a little bit of gas came out. So now what I'm going to do, definitely going to put some more lume on this. Put some more lume on this before I put my valve cover back on. So let me do that. Right now I got the lume on the way I want it. Now what I'm going to do is put the valve cover on. Then we'll get the flex fuel sensor installed. All right, we got the valve cover back on. I got all my hoses hooked back up and everything, so it's time to install the sensor. trying to see which way I wanted to put it. Let's see. Give me a few minutes, guys. Okay, what I wanted to make sure is that everything was lined up. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this in this fuel line. Hear the click. Let's get this one. Yeah, I'm not hearing that one click. There it goes. So it's clicked. Everything looks good. So now what you have to do, that comes with this wire right here that you have to hook onto your one of your spark plug, your coil packs. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do mine closest to the closest one to the flex fuel. So this one goes in that. Close the red tab, that's secured. And I'm going through the coil pack right here. Usually, like when I'm working on this car, there's always a big truck or something come through. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect this to the coil pack right here. All right. Okay, I click in the red tab. And that should be it. Let me stick this back in. Let's grab it back in here. There we go. All right, guys. Now all we have to do is connect this up to the computer down here, and we should be good. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and probably run that wire around this way. That's where everybody usually routing theirs. And then we have to go inside this little connector right there and find the pin and wire it up. All right, let's see. Be careful, make sure I don't cut this wire. I'm doing now, just trying to straighten this out. It's all tangled up right here. There we go. All right, let me get this routed. All right, so I got my wire ran. I'm gonna tie wrap all that stuff back there. And then right here is what we got to put into the computer with this wire harness right there. So a lot of people be removing this, so that's what I'm gonna do. Save me a trouble and headaches, because you gotta raise it up, and we'll work on it right here in this area. So let me get some tools and remove this fuse box. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, like I say, just raise this fuse pad box up a little bit. These are 10 millimeters, 2 here. There's some right back down there. There's one right there. So let me get that undone. All right. My main thing is these things are so small, I'm afraid I'm gonna drop one of these nuts. So I gotta put this, let me put it right on the ground so I know where they're at. Sometimes they used to be walking away. All right. So let me get this done and I'll get back with you. All right, see, we want to loosen this fuse panel. All I'm going to do is just move it just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. So what I got to do is unclip that little red clip down there and then just try to remove that. All right, first thing I do, I got to remove this red tab right here. All right. Oh, all right, so we finally got it disconnected. So what we gotta do now is remove the back so we can see the wires inside here. So, let me sit y'all right here, let's see if we can get it. Loosen that. All right, since we got the wires exposed, now we need to find the pin 38. So they're saying there's a second row on this. Let me see it. Right there it is. It's between the white and blue. There's like a little tab. There's a little tab in there you have to remove. I don't know if you guys can see it. But anyway, let me go ahead and remove that and then finish the install. All right, I finally pulled that plug out. Now all we have to do is install a new wire or a flex sensor wire inside here. So let me get that done. So you make sure I put it in the right direction. Let's try it this way. Oh, shoot. Let me get this pin in there. It's going to take a while. So I did forget one step, guys. Before I was supposed to remove this blue cap right here so we can get into the pins itself. So let me get that done. All right. So right now we can see the pins right there. So must have been bugging. But let me go ahead and try to slide this back in here. So it goes, count down, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And goes right there. And just try and get this pin to go in. There we go. All right, guys, we're in business. Make sure it's in there. All right, I heard it snap. I'm giving it a little pull. There it is. And all we gotta do is put everything back together, guys, and then we'll see what happens. Let me get back with y'all. Put this rear cover back on. Let me look down here and make sure ain't no debris or nothing in my connectors. Real quick before I make a reconnect it. All right. Okay. All right, so got everything connected again. I done tested the wire. It's good, secure. Now I gotta do is mount back to my fuse box and we're done. All right, so I got everything buttoned back up. I ran my wire around this way. I had it right here, but I was afraid if that belt breaks, it'll hit that wire. So I got it out of the way and ran it this way and back to there. I wish I had some wire looms, some little thin one. I'll probably do that, some small one like this. I'll probably do that later on. But right now, let's see if the fuel leaks. We're gonna test it. Let's see what happens. I'm not gonna start it. Just gonna turn the key on for a second before I fire it up. Let's see. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to start it up. All right, let me do something real quick. All right, so what I did, I put a rag over that fuel line just in case a leak or a spew or something. So I'm gonna give it a quick start, then I'm gonna turn it off and we'll check it. So here we go. All right, let's go out here and check for leaks. And then we'll come back out and fire it again. All right, nothing leaking. Let's fire it up one more time. Let it run. All right. Check engine light on. That's the main thing, the check engine light's not on. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this install, this video, guys. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, like the video, guys. Remember, the next video coming up, I'm going to be installing the low side fuel pump on this car. I don't know how much gas I got in it. I have to run it down pretty much low, and then that way I can minimize the gas leak. So especially when I'm drilling through the tank. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate y'all watching the video, guys. Until the next one, peace.